Hello and welcome everyone to the 5th episode of the Pokemon Cookbook, the podcast where I talk about eating each and every single Pokemon, and today we are talking about Charmeleon, the evolved form of Charmander. One of my first memories that I have about Pokemon as a kid is tied to Charmander. I remember that I used to own a bottle of Pokemon cologne, and I must have been 5 or 6 years old, but the bottle had a picture of Charmander. And I still remember the smell of the cologne to this day, over 14 years ago, and I still remember what it smells like. I still remember what the bottle looks like. My bedroom as a kid was themed like fire and lava, and I don't remember why. Well, actually, I do know why. It was because I was obsessed with dragons as a kid. I love dragons. So my parents or my relatives must have bought me the Charmander cologne to fit the theme of my bedroom or something. Anyways, I wanted to mention that this episode is being recorded during Hurricane Isaias, and if anyone doesn't know, I do live in South Florida, so I'm bolted down, and as I'm riding out the storm, I'll be talking to you guys about eating Charmeleon. I guess we'll start. Here's Charmeleon's Pokédex entry. When it swings its burning tail, it elevates the temperature to unbearably high levels. I was kind of looking forward to this episode because as soon as I thought of fire, I just heard the sizzle of fajitas. You know, when you're in a restaurant and a waiter or waitress walks by with a plate of fajitas and it's just sizzling extremely loud. Yeah, that's what we're going to be making today with Charmeleon. First I was thinking we marinate the Charmeleon steak in some orange juice with some olive oil, garlic, and let it marinate for 2 hours or so. And then we can grill the steak to get that sizzle going. We can start grilling some onions and some peppers, and then we can serve them over tortilla with guac and salsa. And we can use different Pokemon for the guac and salsa, but we're only on the 5th Pokemon, so when we move forward, we'll have more Pokemon to use on our dishes. But for now, I guess we'll just use store-bought Pokemon, guac and salsa, not Pokemon related guac or salsa. And we will definitely need some limes. Honestly, that's my favorite part of what makes fajitas have that sour taste. I'd add so much lime juice. I think it's bad that I get hungry after making one of these episodes. But I guess that's kind of the point of this cooking podcast. Moving on to if I think I could beat Charmeleon in a 1v1. I'll say probably most likely not. I don't want to play with fire, and he's apparently really aggressive Pokemon, so I don't like my chances. Now, do I think if they actually eat Charmeleon in the Pokemon world? On a scale from 1 to 10, I think Charmeleon would be fairly low. I'm pretty sure he's still a lizard, so I don't think people in the Pokemon world take their chances eating lizards because they have so many Pokemon to eat, like Taurus or Miltank. I think my episode about one of these Pokemon is going to be an hour long. But yeah, I think I give him about a 2, the same thing I gave Charmander. But yeah, I think that about wraps up everything for Charmeleon. Next episode, we'll have a special guest on the podcast when we talk about Charizard, so you don't want to miss it. Make sure you guys follow the social medias at Pokemon Cookbook, and thank you guys for listening. Peace.